Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Njeri Nyawera, and if today is your very first time here, please consider subscribing and join this family. And if you have always been here and you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please subscribe and let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for the followers, thank you for the support. You guys have been amazing, and that's why I'm pumped up to do this every week. Alright, so today we are going to talk about strategies for diversifying your income. Now, last week, if you guys haven't watched last week's video, you need to watch that video before you finish this one, and so that you can understand what I'm talking about. So, diversifying income is one of the best ways to actually help you get your financial freedom, and also it helps you to actually have a backup in the case you ever lost your job or you went out of business. You won't, lack sleep because of that. So guys, if you haven't watched the reasons why you have to diversify your income in Kenya, guys, please subscribe and go watch to that video. I will link it just somewhere here. So yes, please watch. Yeah, so today we are going to deep dive in strategies that a Kenyan can use to diversify their income, or rather to actually get, to financial freedom. What can you do to actually diversify your income in Kenya? So let's get right into it. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. So the very first one that guys I would like you to actually check is diversify your portfolio. In Kenya we don't have that tendency of doing some of these things because we think that is rich man's world, but actually this is what you have to do. It's very sad that we always have our eggs on one basket. So if you go fired today, you don't even know where to go. You can never have your financial eggs on one basket, guys. If ever you want to make it, if we actually want to make it, because I am in this journey together, guys, and as I tell you some of these things I've already started, and some of the ways that you can diversify your portfolio in Kenya is getting into money market, investing in domestic stocks, government bonds, which are some of the things that will give you good returns at the end of the year, depending on what plan you take. So guys, you have to diversify your portfolio if you actually want to walk through your financial success or your financial freedom journey. So start with diversifying your portfolio. You can rely on one, like if you have a retirement benefit, guys, you'll only get that the fruits of that when you're retired, or once you're passed on, your kin will actually benefit. But some of these other portfolios you can actually even enjoy and give your family a better livelihood by investing in these different portfolios like money market, government bonds, domestic stocks, and such things. So guys, please start looking on how to diversify your portfolio. If you don't have no idea, start searching on which one best works for you. If you have an idea of one, you wonder how to even get started, please comment down below. So that's the very first one. Okay, so then the second one is actually you have to start creating high-end passive income. Okay, so what is passive income? Passive income is the income that I don't have to create content to earn, or I don't have to work in a job to actually be paid, or I just do my investment, and after that one investing, the next thing I'll be doing is maybe marketing and expanding the investment, but I will no longer have to go again and start investing. It's just now backing it up and maintaining and being relevant in the market. Otherwise, after that, I'll just be getting the profits from my initial investment. And some of the ways that you can actually create high-end passive income is actually investing in real estate. And as you know, guys, with our paychecks, real estate in Kenya is such a hard market to penetrate, and actually a very, very expensive place to invest. You have to have a lot of income or savings to actually penetrate that, and you also can't put all your benefits or all your profits on one thing and rely on that one investment. So the best thing is actually joining crowdfunding platforms. For example, in Kenya, there are very many circles or chamas which have gone to real estate, and one of the best ways to actually have passive income is real estate. There are circles that you can join that invest in real estate, and from that, from your small money, you start making money through those investments. So if you guys are interested, please look for circles or chamas, or you join those crowdfunding platforms that can help you invest in real estate. And actually, once you get started, you start making big and bold moves, because you now start understanding the market, understanding what are the offers out there. But when you're all alone and you don't have all the money in the world, guys, it might be very hard for you to ever invest in real estate in Kenya. Yeah, so that's my number 2. And then my number 3 is actually start a side business. Now, the other thing to start a business is actually you have to start maybe a huge business that will make you crazy and insane amounts of profit, but that is not the case, guys. You can actually just start a small side business that will help you, get you that 10,000, that 20,000 at the end of every month. And if it's a business that gives you 20,000 profit and you have your main job, then guys, that's the way to go, because that is 20,000 that you didn't have. And for example, in Kenya, there are very many small business ideas. For example, you can be in clothesline business, a shop, you can be in a cafe, in a food market, because some of these businesses are very fast and going. You will never go wrong with the food business or clothes businesses. So you also have to think about what you like to do, what is it that you can actually do and makes you happy, and with that, guys, you are able to actually continue and you succeed in that small business. You have to be very strategic in starting your business, and it's something that you must be able to do, because if you have your main job, then you need a side business that is not eating too much of your time and giving you little income. You just have to balance it. So if it is consuming a lot of your time and not actually giving you enough income, then you might need to change your strategy or your side business. Okay, yes. The number 4, guys, is actually paying down your debts. Now, this is not the normal income generating investment or a diversification of income, but guys, when you look at it, if you pay down your loans, then your normal monthly income becomes more, because you've cleared a bit of your loan. So guys, the one thing that I would actually really want you guys to do is actually pay down your loans, and that way you are able to save your income, because you won't be using your money from your active income to pay down these loans once you clear them. So if you are able to actually do as fast as possible to clear your loans and debts, then that is a good thing, because the more you have that loan, the more interest it takes. So you give more of your money to this bank, to these microfinances and all those facilities that give you these loans and debts. So guys, one major way that I would actually hope that you explore is actually paying down and cutting down your debts and loans. Then number 5, guys, is actually cut down your expenses. Now, when you talk about cutting down our expenses, guys, it's not about you stop eating or traveling because you love that, but rather make your plan and budget wisely. Right now, do how much is your monthly spending, what do you normally buy on month to month, and those items, look at how many items among them you go to buy those items because of their brands. Now, when you go to their alternative brands, which are cost-effective brands, then you buy there, you'll realize how much you save for. For example, if you were buying electronics and you go for Samsung, LG, instead of their counterpart, let's say Von or Hisense or such brands, you realize the difference can even go to 10,000, 20,000 and stuff like that. So if you guys have been used to going for brands, and rather than going for a certain item, then you might consider cutting your expenses by going for those, generic sort of products, especially in food, guys, because food you have to buy month to month. If you always go for a certain brand, and it's just there's no reason, you just like a certain brand, then guys, you might require to start cutting your costs from those perspectives. I will do a deeper video on how to cut costs, and that contributes towards your financial freedom. And guys, if you want to see that content, please start commenting down below. Thank you. Then guys, my sixth strategy for you to get to your financial freedom, or for you to start diversifying your income, is actually to have financial backup. Now guys, you can never, as I said in my previous video for last week, is that you can never rely on one employer for your livelihood, because that will give you a huge disappointment the day you maybe get laid off, or the day the company goes out of business. Then you start wondering, where do you start? But when you have financial backup, or you have other things that you do that give you good finances, then you are able to actually survive without fear, without waiting for that day that you'll be jobless or stuff like that. Because fear, guys, makes you do a lot of mistakes. Have you ever been given a job, then you are worried, you're like, I'm not going to deliver, or I don't know what I'm doing? You end up not knowing what you're doing. You end up doing very badly in that job, as opposed to some confidence that tells you, you know what, I have nothing to worry. You actually do so well in those jobs. For example, actually one day I was like going for this interview, and I was not very much interested in the job, because I don't know, I was not in a hurry to get another job. And I'm telling you, because I was not interested so much in getting the job, I actually did well because I was relaxed. I was just not overthinking things. I was just there. That interview I did so well. Then recently, guys, I went to this interview. I really wanted to pass, like I really, oh my goodness, I didn't even sleep that day. I did so well. I prepared, I did everything I could. But because I wanted it so much, I gave myself so much pressure of, if I don't make this, if I don't pass this interview, then I'll have an issue, if, stuff like that. So I just panicked during the interview, and I did terribly. That's when I realized, when you do not have fear of failure, or fear of anything, guys, you do so well because you're just relaxed, and when you're relaxed, you do things well. So guys, please consider having a financial backup, whatever that means to you. Now, my next video will be some of the things that you can do to be your financial backup in Kenya, and it's something that I've actually gave so much time into it. And guys, you have to just wait and see. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm hoping I have been helpful. I'm hoping that this video gives you some tips of how to actually start your financial journey, or towards your financial freedom, and how to diversify your income and get there. Okay guys, so thank you guys for watching. If you guys have not subscribed, please support me. I'm on my road to 1,000 subscribers. I'd like to thank you guys, because you've been very supportive. You guys have been amazing. Tata, I do this because you guys, your support, man, is just amazing. So thank you guys, and till next week, bye, and have a lovely week ahead. Bye.